What's going on, people? It's your boy Beijing Barnes, Beijing Pops, with you with another match preview. Liverpool versus Fulham tomorrow at Anfield. Pops, big up, bro. How you doing, bro?
Respect, man. Yeah. Giving thanks as always. Another long day, but
Well, you should be all rested. You had a long weekend, an extra long weekend, Friday and Monday, not true?
I work Friday. It was Friday Monday, but you work Friday all Monday.
So you get that Friday day in lieu of today, or
Nah.
yeah, no.
No,
So you lost that day, then. That's what you're telling me.
correct. Just work, buddy.
Fair
Just
enough.
work. You know how it goes, too.
Big up, Revan. I appreciate you as always, bro. Big up, Marianne. Big up, Beijing and Beijing. Beijing squared, as you call it. Beijing squared. So,
Yes,
Pops,
yes,
some
Reverend. I
crazy
marry
news
you.
all week now coming out from this club. A lot of it going on with Jurgen and the whole situation with Paul Tierney and the Football Association looking at the push in for a touchline ban for Klopp and a fine. I even heard some ludicrousness about some of them even pushing for Klopp to be banned permanently from a touchline. Look, these men really on an agenda, right? Because you see other managers doing a madness on the field. Arteta never stay in his box. He's be up and down on the pitch when the game going on, all sort of madness, but nothing is between. Is Jurgen Klopp, and because it's Liverpool, yeah, it's an issue, and now they want ban people. Big up EK as always, bro.
Bigger, EK.
Um,
I can be honest. If we take
about
a
this whole
step back, I will clap a banning club. I find banning to any season. I don't agree with shouting at the fourth official, and everybody everybody in football is emotional. The best managers are very emotional. And you could cite Moyes to a couple weeks ago. And Moyes is a senior in the game. He was having a go at the fourth officials. Mason yesterday had a go at the fourth officials. Arteta, Pep. The frustrations of the managers are shared by the fans because of the sheer nonsense that the referees are doing. So the officials are doing as they like. There's there's no accountability on their part, but there's no excuse either for the managers to be shouting at them and that sort of thing. Because if you as a manager setting the example, then you saying to your players, "Yeah, man, well, it's good to go and have a go at the officials." And I don't believe in that. The key is get the officials right, and everything everybody else will fall in line. You're not gonna have that level of vitriol and dissatisfaction. There's still gonna be something to argue about because it's football, that's what we do or this
yeah,
decision went against you, for you, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, Klopp said he was wrong. He got a yellow card for his behavior. My issue is the whole, attorney said something and, oh, we heard it and it's fine. Well, if you heard it and it's fine, then say we said then. Make Klopp look bad then. Say he said this, Klopp looks bad, we ban Klopp. Just like the elbow with Robbo. Yeah, Robbo and the guy had a chat, blah, now it's fine. It can't be fine, but I get it. If Robo said, well, are you willing to accept the apology and move on? Let me move on. But if he said something, then say what he said. The lack of transparency is really what creating all the problems in memory. However, come back and rather than making it better, make it worse to me. He's adamant that you stick with the on-field decisions and trying to get VAR less and less involved because it makes the boys look bad.
so from what I read today, before I get to this comment from
Really?
Revan, from what I heard today is that they are going to release the audio on what was said.
Okay.
Uh, they're not commenting about anything else. So clearly, something is said. Something was
Hmm.
said. I don't
Hmm.
think Klopp would bring that statement up if something was not said, because I don't foresee Klopp to be a liar and just saying things for saying things. Say it would just make him look foolish. Especially he's a manager of one of the most top club in England. Most winningest club is as I would call it. So if it does come out that Tierney did call him what Revenite has on his screen right now, maybe that's why he has no games this weekend at all, in no capacity, not from VAR, not from anything. Then what Klopp said was correct. Then what ramifications should Tierney have?
I mean, until it's
Should he be
confirmed
banned?
what he said, then until it's confirmed, I do say if you ban Klopp, you do the same for him. So if you ban Klopp to any season, ban Tierney to any season too. Fine. I mean, like I said, for me, I focus in on Klopp. Klopp knows he was wrong. So if you get a touchline ban, accept it and let's move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
As it relates to the refs, I don't know the answers, to be honest, because I just think they're all rubbish.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with him. I agree with you. All the referees have been absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
So Revenant says, don't worry, we'll be playing prime Linder's ball with Klopp gone, the misbegotten assistant.
It would be honestly, right? I wouldn't mind Klopp being banned just for the reaction. Yes, from people around Pep. Because if we win the next, we got 5 more games.
5 more.
33, so we got 5 more, right? Yeah. If we were to win all 5 and Klopp were banned, it'd be interesting to hear the reaction from fans.
It would make some good topics, you know what I mean? It would make some real good topic.
All of a sudden, the book might be the encyclopedia.
I might have put my hands up at that point, right? EK, I suppose we have to pop ourselves. We hype balloon on Sunday after we win tonight. Yeah, EK, y'all gonna finish Arsenal this weekend. I'm sorry, Arsenal went up against a very bad Chelsea.
I think that can be the game of the weekend.
Yeah, 100%. Here's a crazy stat, Pops, that I read today on Twitter. Our boy that managing Palace now, Mr. Roy Hodgson, has managed 6 games and have won 4 of the 6. Yet, Mr. Fat Frank Lampard, 24 games managed, 3 wins. Are you kidding me, Paul?
He heading for 007, my man. He's on 6 right now.
Pops, that is madness. And yet he's still getting a job.
Honestly, Potter could have stayed.
Agreed.
Potter could have stayed. Yeah.
I agree. 100%. Revenant says what you heard from another show. Marquette, big up, bro. Time for a good performance. Yeah, we definitely need a good performance.
Add one thing, Mark. A clean sheet.
Clean sheet.
Come on.
Big up, D.
Yeah, D. Big up.
Yeah, holy Jordy's pumped them. Yep, big up. Big up 12th man. 71 points, LFC. 12th man on that 71 points, boy. Abdus Chaudhry, big up.
Too late still.
I agree.
Big up, Abdus.
Palace playing beautiful football. Eze and Olise. Yeah. I agree.
Roy let the handbrake up, boy. The two of them ain't cooking.
Yeah. I have to disagree with Jamie with what he said in his show and saying that refs are too soft on managers like Howe and Arteta. Did he see what happened to us at Goodison? He probably didn't. He probably didn't. I think all the referees have been absolutely atrocious this season. So I don't give none of them a passing grade as far as I'm concerned.
And they got arrogance about them I don't understand. You can see it. They got this way of don't speak to me, have nothing to say to me, go over there, come here. And I'm sorry, like, come on, man.
Because they know they're protected, right? So they could do whatever they want to do, and they got no ramifications for it. Like I've mentioned to you and Crab when we were talking offline, I would love for them to be a scoring system for the referees, honestly, at the end of the season. And all the managers have a scorecard for each referee for the entire season, every single one, from referee to linesman to VAR, everything, right? And score them. And then the bottom 3 lowest scores from all them referees get relegated to the championship. And the same thing happens in the championship. You score all the referees, and the top 3 referees in the championship get promoted to the Prem. Or, as EK said, bring in foreign refs. All the leagues in the world that are around, refs from them leagues come to the different leagues and not ref in their own league. Like how Champions League is be. That would be interesting. That would be very, very, very interesting. Mark said, Pops, I forgot what a clean sheet is. Yeah, me, well, at home, no, but on a football pitch, yes.
Agreed.
There is Beijing. It's terrible. They get marked down, relegated to the lower division, but it's not good. Yeah. It doesn't have to happen often enough as far as I'm concerned. But
True.
yeah. So on to this game against Fulham. Some news came out today, and me and Crab was talking about this as well. Would we extend or would we have Thiago back? Apparently, Thiago is injured again, and it's going to be a long-term injury, so he is not back for the rest of the season. That is crazy. Remember what I said to Crab? Availability was where my issue was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't talent. It wasn't how skillful he is as a player. It was availability. And he has not been available to us since he's been here as much as he should have been. And that's injuries. I can't round that for him. His body's breaking down. It is what it is, right? If an offer come in at the end of this season from Barcelona to Liverpool for Thiago, would you sell him?
Barcelona ain't got no money though. I ain't selling nothing to them because we can end up with debt. That's all. Broken promises.
It's true.
So
it is
not
true.
them. Somebody else. I can't see him going anywhere else, to be honest. So the way I see it, he probably can see out the last year, and then it's the option of possibly going there on a free or hanging around with us, maybe as part of the maybe the backroom staff. Because a man like Thiago got too much skill and ability where he could definitely help the juniors, show them the ropes and that sort of thing. The same way we were talking about Millie as part of the coaching staff, Thiago to be, depending on if he likes it, obviously.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I can't see anybody coming in for him, to be honest.
Marquez said run his contract down, but we'll be tempted by a 20 million offer.
I can't see anybody coming with 20. To be honest, I can't.
Yeah. On another injury front, that who will not be available for this game would be Diogo Jota. Apparently, has not been able to train since that game against Spurs with a back injury. And I remember the exact play that happened, and I saw him holding his lower back during the game. After that play, it was after he scored. So it looks like Jota is not going to be available for tomorrow either.
But he was carrying the back injury from the game before.
Correct. And it got tweaked on against the Spurs. And he has not been able to train since. So now that is one of the men up front not playing, and you've got Thiago out for sure in this game. Ay.
I mean, what I theoretically should mean is Darwin should get some more minutes, theoretically.
Yeah.
And dare I say the possibility of Carvalho getting some minutes as well.
Finally, the key gets stick into the keyhole in the dungeon to let you out.
Well, he was on the bench on the weekend, so Bobby's still out, innit? I'm assuming.
Yes, Bobby's still out. Correct.
Yeah, well, if Bobby and Jota out, we played Diaz. I mean, let me not jump ahead, but arguably then we know our front 5, 6 if two of them missing and leaves four left. So the alternative is bring Carvalho into the front line as well.
Yeah. Yeah, possibility. So in saying that, Pops, let me
Let's
go to the
jump in.
starting line. You can see the
Yeah,
screen,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mohamed Salah is not a goalie. I don't know what that is doing.
That would be interesting.
That would be very interesting if it was what's his name? If it was James Milner, I would say, well, that may be a possibility.
I think he's done that, to be honest.
You think? Yeah,
I think
true.
no, I think he has. I think he's actually been in between the sticks as one of emergencies.
Where has James Milner not played?
That would be a trivia question.
Yeah, that would be a goal. What position he has not played would be the golden question. I agree. So, Allison will be playing as goalkeeper.
Let's go from
Obviously,
right to left because I think it obvious going from right to left. So let me go from right to left, and maybe when we get to the left, we have a chat.
so right back. Obviously, Trent.
Yeah, the wizard at right back.
Right side centre back. Who
The
playing
new
in that position?
workhorse. You know that's Ibu, so let's go
Not
again.
there.
Let's grab in, please. Let's grab in.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Left side centre back. Verge.
Yeah. Once the back sorted.
From he gained for down. Yeah, I hear you.
That slip was
I
awful.
hear
Yeah,
Left back.
This is the one here, but in all honesty, just because of the system, I can't see Tim McCass playing. So it can be Robbo again.
So you think it's Robbo again?
Yeah.
I hope Simi filled that position and it's not Robbo. That's the truth.
But I can't see him doing it. I don't see him as a center back. Well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I just because I've never seen it, but I don't see how he fits in on the left hand side in the same way how Robertson tucks in. I don't know if he's gonna be comfortable doing that part of it.
But to be fair, in that game against Spurs, Robbo was bombing forward so much, right? That Fabinho was playing that center back position, covering.
Yeah, he was, which is what he's supposed to do at times.
But he was doing it a lot more than he should have. Because Robbo was just laying forward all the time, unnecessary. You remember I had that comment when we were watching the game. I was like, "We're Robbo all the way up there for so long." The man was literally hanging up on the left wing, and it had me real confused. But anyway, is Jones again in your midfield?
For sure.
For me as well. I don't think Curtis should lose his spot.
No way.
Who you think?
Skipper's back in on the right. Skipper's back in on the right.
Yeah. I think the Harvey experiment there is not the way. It's not the movement. Salah. Yeah, Paul.
Yeah.
I think this is who playing. I think that's who's starting.
Yeah.
So we got Salah, Gakpo, Diaz up front with the midfield of Jones, Henderson, and Fabinho, and then the back five as usual. Everybody in the chat agree with what Klopp going to bring up for this game in the starting lineup. Tell me in the chat. Let me know. Because I think that's what Klopp going to do, to be honest with you.
Seeing some Timmy Cast thought here from 12 man and Marquee, but they're agreeing with us. The way the system is, the new system is going to keep some McCaster again a looking in my estimation.
Yeah. EK said Liverpool need to cut ties with men like Ox, Naby, and Thiago. Liverpool can't afford to have passengers anymore. EK, I agree with you 100%. I want available players. I don't want players to be on the shelf. I get injuries happen in the game, but I don't want this consistent men out for long periods of time like we've been dealing with for the last umpteen years with numerous players. Not just one, but it's been numerous. Naby, Ox, and Thiago as your three there that consistently are missing a lot of game. because of injuries. To be
You,
fair,
you can add Hendo to that as well. To be honest, recently,
Hendo,
more recently,
yeah,
the
agreed.
two men that
Hendo
are the fittest are Thiago and Milner. Two men that people cursing again, and they're the two most available. Thiago has been awful at points this season, and nobody's been able to give him a rest other than I think Steph gave him a break for a couple of games. But since
Thiago, you mean
Steph's been
Flacco?
hurt, he's played.
You mean
Yeah,
Flacco?
Flacco's played almost every
Yeah,
minute. Yeah.
Flacco has played. Yeah, he's been no injuries this year. Knock on wood for Flacco. Darwin will get more minutes then because we won't have many attacking subs. Yep. Darwin's going to
100%.
get more minutes for sure. I can see him coming on. This is a prime game against Fulham. I can see that when Diaz starts to falter, Darwin comes on and goes on the left side, and Gakpo may play the entire 90 minutes in this game, to be honest.
I seen in the chat a switch around. Diaz for the last 30.
Oh, and start Darwin?
Yeah.
Okay. Dakota says, great. That's in reactions to the injuries. Well, here we go again. Welcome to life as a Liverpool fan. Yeah, Marianne, it's crazy, ain't it? Feel like Diaz will be overplayed? No, that is very, very, very possible. McAllister looks like it's happening, according to Paul Joyce. Great signing, if you ask me. Listen, Alexis McAllister in Liverpool would do a madness. I just telling people no. McAllister would be awesome.
Let me just wait for the shirt.
I know. Thoughts on McAllister would be happy with that sign. Yeah, I would be absolutely happy as one coming in. 100%. Him and the other one that everyone talking about that seems to be picking up a whole bunch of steam is Ugarte from Sporting coming in as well. If Liverpool is together, Alexis McAllister and Ugarte as two midfielders coming in this summer, and then I would strongly recommend them to get a right back, a permanent right back, and have the youngster back them up and have Trent in the midfield. I don't want to see Trent in the right back position. Trent, way too saucy to be back in right back. I love him in the midfield, to be honest with you. He is doing a lot. Interceptions, moving around, moving the ball, going forward. He's been better defensively since he's went into the midfield. He can't be a target man no more. You know what I mean?
Football more, to be honest, in that spot.
Huh?
He's enjoying the game more in that spot.
He's having fun again. What is better? What is better for a player to be having fun? Football is supposed to be fun. It shouldn't be a chore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you ain't having fun no more, then you don't want to play. If the issue is no, the system prevents Simicast from playing, and Simicast is going to ask the league this summer. It's 100% true. Facts.
That's fair though. That's fair.
It is fair. However, what I will say,
sorry, go ahead.
Hold on, Pops.
No, what I was saying is we keep saying that we need another right back. As a wing back, he's 2-footed. I mean, he can play on either side.
Agreed.
I mean, I've not seen him play at right back, but if he's 2-footed, why not let him play at right back? Why not him be sort of like the auxiliary player rather than going to buy another right back? Because we got Ramsey behind already. Use Timmy on the right side as well as an option. So you can stay with the same system, put him at right back, Robbo at left back, play with a 4,
a diamond,
move Trent into the double pivot with 2 6s, and play with 3 and a 1. You got different options now, as well as the box.
I agree. Or even play a diamond, Pops, with Trent in the middle with
options. Options. You got options. You got plenty options now. And add players to it. You got legs now.
Exactly. And Simi now don't have to be looking to do any bombing forward because now he could just focus on defensive play and getting crosses, right foot, left foot from his side.
Yeah.
Options. I agree. I don't ever see Klopp playing Robbo on one side and Simi on the next. I don't think I would ever see it. I've been calling it since last year to try it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, we were pushing the envelope for Timmy last year for the same reason, and nothing. Milner at right back. Come on, Klopp, man.
Agreed. I agree. 12th man, Simi should want to leave for regular minutes. I agree with that comment.
That's going to be a discussion.
The last 30. Yeah, Mark. For sure. Front line should be Gakpo, Nunez, and Salah, and bring Diaz off the bench for the final 30. Yeah, it should be, but we know what Klopp is due. Let's not burn out Diaz. Listen, Mark, I agree with you.
No problem with that.
Official report. Thiago has been ruled out for the rest of the season due to a hip
Yeah.
injury. The decision be taken for him to undergo minor operations or the problem.
I mean, to be honest, there's nothing to play for now. So to miss the last 5 games of the season, to be ready for preseason, hopefully, and to go on tour and everything, I got a problem with that. I'm just praying that we could get a season out of him next year, though. Because a fully fit Thiago is a gem.
Agreed. I agree with you. With his talent, of course. The system tweak has put too much workload on Ibu. Facts, Mark.
100%. 100%.
He's playing as an inverted right back. Yep, he is. That's why I want him to leave that inverted out altogether and just go back to having a real right back and having Trent playing in the midfield as 2 6s, 2 double pivots there in the back.
But it's an option, though. You don't have to play it all the time. That's the beauty of it. It's a new option, not the new way to play.
Agreed. Revenite says Ugarte, McAllister, Timber, Gravenberch will be excellent. Yeah, 100%. I can add one more name to that. And Dickia on a free.
And Dickie sent about, yeah.
Who also could be left back cover if you lose the gas, right?
Timber, I think Timber's a centre back, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That would be an exceptional window, and I can't see us getting it, to be honest.
Agreed. EK says Frimpong or Juranovic at right back would be cooking for yours. Yeah, Frimpong is a good, solid player at right back. Very good defensively. He would be a very, very good addition. And he won't cost an arm and a leg neither. If we saw use target, he would be great competition for Robbo. Yeah, I can't say enough. He would push Robbo.
Robbo apparently don't have competition because Timmy was there and he barely got a minute. So let me be honest.
Let me be honest. Target is much better than Simicast defensively. Not going forward, but defensively sure as hell better.
That's kind of a little discredit to Timmy because he don't get a lot of minutes to prove what he can or cannot do.
I agree, but that means Klopp don't trust him, right?
Too sporadic, quite possibly. Your questions to answer with certain players, I guess you'll see during the summer. Yeah, he and Carvalho are 2 on a list of a few that you all say, well, what's going to happen with these?
Yeah. So Revenite said that Timber as well could play a fullback, so that's coverage there. He's played there many times. Yeah. So that's a good topic because
he's one of them Dutch ballers.
Yeah, he's a guy that's played multiple positions, which is what Klopp loves, right? A player that could play multiple spots.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. So we've got some injuries heading into this game against Fulham. This is not going to be an easy game.
No.
Against they played City last, not true?
Yes.
They started the game with Leno and goal. Yeah, Tete, Adebayo, Ream, Robinson is your back 4, Polina and Reed as your 2 6s with Reed again, a different Reed spelt differently, Pereira and Wilson, Harry Wilson as your middle 3, and then a lone striker is Carlos V. That was their lineup as a 4-2-3-1 against City.
I think they're missing 2 players. I think Ream slipped and fractured his arm, and I think Pereira went off injured as well.
So they may have 2 changes to make.
Yeah, they might miss, yeah.
Okay. Am I frozen on your screen, Pops?
You just came back.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
FSG keep doing a madness when it comes to my down internet.
Yeah, they time me off again, so the lips moving at different speeds to the words.
Oy. Something else. We get through some of these. Simi is more of a left wing back. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Big up, Baz. Big up to you, bro. Hope you're having a blessed day, brother. You put Simi in a 3-5-2, he's cooking all day.
Yes.
Yep. Pops is right. Yeah, Ravenite agrees with you. Fulham had a few players out.
I think that's probably about the players. I think that's probably about the injuries. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting. So now we know who we got starting or who we assume is going to start this game. Score line, Pops. Give me a score line. Everyone in the chat, give me your score line as well. I know you want clean sheets, so you can leave that there. Clean sheets. So you're going back with 2-0. You're going with your trusty 2-0.
I want 2-0. Yeah, man. You're disrespecting Ali.
Yeah, we are. De Gea is gonna walk
We
away.
disrespecting Ali. We disrespecting Ali.
De Gea gonna win the Golden Glove, yeah.
Seriously.
You might got 15 clean sheets. Ali only got 11.
I know. I thought Pope was actually leading.
I think Pope is at 13 or 14. If EK, you could correct me.
And Ramsdale, I think probably between Ali and Pope.
Yes, Ramsdale in third spot, but Pope got like 13 or 4. I think he's 2 behind or 1 behind.
I think he had 14 at a point. I think he had 14.
Yeah. EK gonna let us know because that's his team. So you saying a 2-0 Liverpool win?
It's time.
Right. Baz said 2-1. Yeah, people, come on, lads. Let's get the likes up. Yeah, smash the like button for me, peoples. Please and thanks. All isn't a problem, Pops. Is what's in front of him. Yeah. We've had some crazy defensive.
No, it isn't Ali the problem. What I'm saying is we being disrespectful to Ali by letting these men in.
I agree. The players
He's done too much for us this season. We need to do some more for him, man.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you.
Ravenite C1 3-1. Dakota going for a 3-1.
Ravenite says 3-1. Salah, Gakpo, Willian, Darwin. Okay. All right. I've already jinced it, but he's saying
so. I'm playing dominoes now, man.
I'll stick with it 6-0. Hey, man, you 6'11", a man. You playing dominoes there, 12th man. Cheese, you. Wow.
I'm playing dominoes.
3-1, Dakota says. Buzz says, my bad, Pops. I agree. Yeah. This game is going to be a tough game.
What are you saying? You sounding like you're a little nervous.
I ain't nervous. I'm trying to pick. I know it can be a hard game, and we gotta be on point because this Fulham team is no pushover.
For sure.
2-0. Again with you, clean sheet. Ravenite says De Gea got 14, Pope got 13. You sure?
I think Ramsey got 12 and then Ali's 11. I think Ramsey 12 and then Ali 11. That sounds like the last time I looked at it.
No, it changed. De Gea got 15. I'm looking at it right now. Pope got 13.
Ramsey yes, from this weekend. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Martinez 11 and Allison 11. So Martinez from Villa got the same amount of clean sheets as Ali. Yeah, boy. De Gea running away with it. No. 15. Yeah. Edison ain't even up there, to be honest.
City keep conceding, no? City keep conceding, which is odd to me. I mean, you score 4 or 5 is hard to give up 1, I guess.
Yeah, big up, Uncle Albert. You back in the US now from your Liverpool road trip?
I think you had a duck early.
Who?
Uncle Albert. I think he had a duck early because he was supposed to be at the game yesterday. I think he had a league before.
Oh, okay. Emmy Marquinhos 11. Yeah, that's right. Well, so this article posted for was
missing 5 players apparently. Uncle Albert saying.
Oh, really? Uncle Albert to go up big up. So Ream, Willian, Pereira, Mitrovic.
Willian missing.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew Mitro was still on the ban. And I knew Pereira and Ream. I didn't know Willian was out.
Okay, Albert, see he in Ghana now. You got the correct passport, right? Not the one that embellishes
He
the
ain't
age.
hiding. Uncle Albert ain't hiding. Uncle Albert ain't hiding, so he good.
You don't need that.
He good. He good. He good.
Left
Oh,
on
Willian
third.
is 50-50.
My mom. All right, big up to your mom, Uncle Albert. Big up to your mom. Willian's
Respect. Yep.
50-50. Yeah, they got the hair on their article, the Muppets. Yeah. We'll be going back stateside in 2 weeks. Nice. Nabi passport. Nabi, are you okay? Are you okay, Nabi?
Nabi's not okay.
No, Nabi is not okay. Nabi is in serious trouble. Oh man. Pops, this game gonna be tough tomorrow. It
Yeah,
will be.
this won't be easy.
It will be hard in tomorrow.
I actually watched the game again, the Spurs game again, and it was so annoying, so annoying, because at 3-0 after, I think it was about 18 minutes, right? In about the 20th minute or so, when Gakpo took that shot instead of passing to either Moore or Harvey Elliott at the back post to make it 4-0, I think we would have killed the game. I think it would have been done.
I know catching Uncle Albert here. Uncle Albert, see, he retired, right? His passport says right age at 54. Freedom 55, right?
That's a good age, man.
That's a great age to retire at, bro.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Come on.
Nabi looks like son I left in Guinea 37 years ago. Like the son of Guinea. We need to talk about Thiago at some point. Yeah, Baz, that is a conversation we definitely need to have. We definitely need to have. I know you are retired. Yeah, but if I listen, I hope I in your shoes when I hit 355, I can be retired too. Okay,
yeah,
boy, that's
for real.
awesome. That is awesome. That's something to strive for real.
Yep. That's definitely a target.
All right, so we got the they're laughing. So we got your score, we got the lineup. Everyone, make sure you smash that like button. Chelsea lost again today. Fat Frank, 3 wins in 24 games is a bit of a madness. Pops, look, there's Chelsea and Fat Frank right now.
Fresh panda, stacks and bands, Glock panka, cause a bad man. Drop girl drive, come like a spaceship with fast and car and a up man. Yo, 20 long time.
All they know is
spent all the money. The car high powered, super powered.
Too much
ran
power.
Straight through the King Ground.
If Frank gets another job in the Prem, we know it's all rigged.
Oh, he's a favorite for sure. If he get another job at all,
it's all rigged.
Yeah, it rigged for sure. Because I know how a man could be that poor and keep getting jobs left, right, and center. Or people in the chat, I want y'all to confirm this with me. I saw a write-up today that Big Sam now take back over Leicester?
Leeds.
Okay, so at least we don't have to play them again because I don't want to see Big Sam. That's the truth. At least we don't have to play them. I don't want to see Big Sam. I don't. So whoever got to play Leeds, good luck to you.
I saw a meme, right? It had Frank. It had Big Sam with 2 phones. He said to Leeds, hold on a minute. Chelsea calling.
Listen, Uncle Albert, I don't care if he's
Frank is homegrown.
Absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, he clueless though. He clueless. I think Aubameyang gets sweat today too. Finally.
Yay. United Spurs of America. Big up, Bajan Reds. Big up to you, my man. Wow. Okay, Albert says Thiago needs to go hip injury. He may not even walk properly again. My mom had a hip surgery 10 years ago. She's never been the same. Yeah, hip is nothing to play around with.
Yeah. Hip is definitely a bad one.
That's just being
honest.
Saying
the saying that is a minor, so I hope is muscular.
I ain't know, man, Pops. That's the truth. Chelsea defended is even worse than ours, and that is saying something watching those goal statues in their box. Yeah, Chelsea is not good. And you see this here, Uncle Albert, Frank is homegrown. That don't make no difference. The man is absolutely atrocious as a manager.
Proper
Anybody,
Chelsea.
not even a championship side, should be hiring him as a manager. The man is bad. Very bad. Look at the job that that company gone and done with Burnley. Right? Leeds are going down, bro. Man City, Newcastle, West Ham United.
Yeah, that's the next 4.
Yeah, they're going down. Yeah, I know. There's talk about it, but unconfirmed. Big Sam. Has Frank been sacked yet? Nope. Surgery, Pops.
What happened at Chelsea first time? Yeah. Surgery, yeah.
What were the panel's thoughts on the Jota studs to the face? Y'all think it's a red? Yes, it is a red card.
100.
It is a red card. However,
100.
what I will say is that if he didn't get the ball first, VAR would have given the red. I'm telling you, because he get full ball and also skip lean in with his head. The only reason I am saying that, Pops, is I went back and looked at that game earlier this season when the exact same thing happened with Haaland against Palace, and he had
Haaland was higher, actually.
I hit the boot in the face to the other man from Palace, and didn't even get a card. You understand? Not even a card.
Yeah, Haaland was higher. But forget the comparison. That was red.
It was red for me as well. He's a lucky boy. However,
flip side is Skip could have been red before and he wouldn't have been in that position. So
good. I'm glad you said that because that's where he was going.
Yeah.
Skip should have been sent off. And I heard that clown of a former referee, McDermott, talk about it shouldn't have been a red. We mean it shouldn't be a red. He touched the ball. You man, he touched the ball. Diaz pulled back the ball with his right foot. And he did. Through. He didn't touch the ball.
He got a touch. He did get a touch, but it was more inadvertent than actually a tackle. If you watch it, he actually got a touch on it. He did, but it wasn't him. The way the challenge was, and again, is subjective because you're looking at it. To me, it looked endangering an opponent through force. If you look at it like that, that's where I would say, well, yeah, if you look at it, you would get red. But he wasn't booked, so VAR is not going to review it.
I know that's
he wasn't booked, remember, so there is no review on that one. So
exactly, that's why it wasn't looked at by VAR. But if he had got a yellow card, VAR would have looked at that and he would have gotten a red. I'm telling you right now, because the fact that
look at it,
his boots was over the ball where he landed on Diaz's ankle, the stamp. You might hit him high ankle. No, he could have any more force. He could have broke his foot. Easily, any more force.
No, he could have, yeah.
So for me, that was a red. The problem is
1 week is a red, 1 week is a yellow, and 1 week is nothing.
Yeah,
same. And you can put 3 pictures of the same incident for 3 different matches, and you'll see one's a red, one's a yellow, one's nothing, and it's the same exact thing, and that's the issue. So
yeah,
Big Sam confirmed tomorrow. Whoa.
Frank is useless. What was he doing today? Nothing. Losing 3-1 to Arsenal.
The usual.
That's what he was doing. The usual.
6 losses in a row.
And does Klopp's comments about the FA change your thoughts?
Our thoughts on what? The red?
No, he was talking about probably about the tyranny and that type of stuff. Look, Klopp shouldn't have done what he done. That's just my opinion about it all. I get being emotional. He should have just been emotional, not going to the face of the fourth official. In my opinion, I understand the bad call prior when Klopp dropped on his knees against Mo Salah when the linesman was right there. That one blew my mind too. I am not biased. I like games to be called right down the middle. For both sides, a foul is a foul, a bad tackle is a bad tackle, a red card is a red card, a yellow card is a yellow card. That's how I see it. regardless if I love Liverpool and any other team, I like games to be won fair and square and no favoritism or no more calls happening for one team outside of the other team. I don't like to see that. It does my head in and it drives me bananas. And then I start to question people's integrity and agendas and so forth. So I like to see things straight down the middle. So yeah, I think Klopp did what he did was wrong, and he might get a touchline ban. He might get it.
I'm fine with
It's a
that.
minor operation. He'll be back. He's been a lingering problem. This will eradicate it. Let's hope.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. The bad side is a minor surgery, but surgery is still surgery at the end of the day, to be honest. So as much as it's minor, it's still surgery. Yeah.
Yep. I'm not sure Thiago will ever be the same 32 and hip up. Yeah, the age don't help him. The older you get, the tougher it is to recover from surgeries.
Yeah, I go swap plus 60 million for Declan Rice.
So you're sending Thiago to West Ham for Rice and 60.
Moyes will get lynched for that deal.
Yeah. I think Moyes would get run out of town if he did that, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Somebody saying, is it really? Like ankle stomps happen every match day, multiple times in every match, sometimes never yellow, even but studs to the face is not every match is pretty unique. Yeah, you got a point there. You do.
Yeah.
But
we ain't arguing. We ain't arguing any point. For me, it's a red. I mean, why it wasn't given is mad.
We got away with the non-penalty call too as well.
Nah. I ain't having that one.
With Ibu?
No, not having it. Every week, most fellas get pulled from pillar to post. Was more than that. That was just barely contact. And Richarlison say, "Yeah, let me flop down."
Yeah, Uncle Albert, coming back to you with that whole skip. So if he got a touch, so what? Joe Felix also got the ball. Yeah, that's a fact. And Felix gets
no. I understand the fact that I said he touched the ball wasn't me defending it. It was me saying Tierney said he got the ball, which is what his defense was. He was saying he touched the ball, which was true, but to me shouldn't have made a difference in how you were looking at the incident.
Yeah.
Because his move towards the ball wasn't a challenge. He was stamping through. That's the problem. Yeah. That's not how you tackle for the ball.
It goes back to what you said, Pops. Some weeks is a yellow, some weeks is a red, some weeks is a no call because Casemiro did less than that and got sent off, right?
Yeah.
Joe Felix did less than that and got sent off.
Van Dijk did one of them and didn't get sent off either.
Yes.
Against Everton.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Been a lot of lead fan channels. That's what they're saying. Okay. 12th man, you got your spreadsheets ready? We need to support Klopp on this one. He is right calling up penalty Tierney to tofu head. I agree with the call. Of Tierney, especially if Tierney allegedly called him a German bastard, which is completely wrong, and he should get a ban for that. What I will say that Klopp should not have done is gone screaming in front of the fourth official's face. That part he could have left out. Celebrate as much as you want in the touchline. Leave the officials alone.
In your box, celebrate as much as you want in that little rectangle that you have there.
Klopp knows already that we in Arsenal and Arteta could run from sideline to sideline all the way down the entire sideline into the opponent's box as well and not get nothing from a referee. So Arteta can do what he want. Agree, Popsy. Inconsistency is what boils my blood. It boils all of our bloods. Yeah, that's the truth. I don't like it. Bonfire, Frank, don't give him the airtime. It's true. It's true, but we ain't talking about him no more. I got memes for him. The inconsistencies are mad. The same people saying Jota should have been red carded, said Haaland was looking at the ball, so should listen. Okay, Albert, all I'm going to say about that is agendas, okay? There's a lot of media people that are old referees and current referees that have an agenda against Liverpool. It is mad.
It's not just against Liverpool. The agenda is to support the jokers that officiated the game.
Yes.
So it's always to protect them. It's this circle around them. as much as he's independent panel or whatever, he's still got to come on and say, well, I ain't trying not to make Paul Tierney look too bad when we describe the incident. No, just say what you see.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. It's madness. It's absolutely
Stupid,
madness.
man.
But the agenda against us is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Revenue's laughing. Thiago needs to go to Farmers League. Regarding Richarlison, I think it's a matter of boy who cried wolf. He falls over all the time when the wind blows. So of course the referee ain't gonna look at it as that as a pen.
100%. Yeah,
you are right in that he flops over
100.
very, very all the time. So I agree with you 100%. And United Spurs of America is a Spurs fan, so you could.
But he watches him every week, so he understands me saying. Yeah.
I just real peed off that the first goal of the Prem this season happened. He scored against us. That
you knew it was coming. I'm sure we said it yesterday when we saw him on his sideline. I'm sure we would say, like, nah, not him. Not him.
The only person I get anybody else but him. We got a pen at the end of the first half here, and he just blew for the end. Yeah, 100%. That was the one with Skip handball in the box. And the man just went half time. No look at it. Varane look at it. Nothing.
Let's go.
It's crazy. Klopp should have run up like Hulk Hogan and say, what you going to do when Klopp and Mania runs well on you? Listen, Klopp should have gone and done this to that fourth linesman in order to get that yellow card, really and truly. Oh man. Yeah, Uncle Albert. Apparently that's what he said. So, but apparently the audio is going to be released, so we will know exactly what was said from Tierney. But he is not a part of any games this weekend in no form at all. Arteta best player in the Premier League. But even our own journalists are not talking for Klopp. They don't. I've got an armpit size agenda against Liverpool. He's smiling. Guys, agenda do happen in our favor too. Saw Liverpool fans still defending Jota, saying he didn't mean it, so it's not a red, or he lowered his head to the ball. It's a red card.
He did lower his head. Yes, that's a fact.
But it's a red card.
Jota was looking at the ball as a fact, but he kicked him in the head.
He did. You remember Mane? Mane got sent off against City for the same thing with Ederson.
His was a little worse though. Let's be honest.
But Ederson was coming from his blind side. He didn't see Ederson at all. He just put his foot up in the air.
He was just looking at the ball. In all honesty, yes, I agree. But again,
exactly. But he get red
in the head. You're endangering me. It has to be.
Big up Uncle Rod's. Everyone, make sure you're going over to Uncle Rod's channel along with Baz's channel. Make sure you go and check out those guys. Big up, K.
Big up.
I don't like Richarlison. There's something about his face and his behavior I don't like. Uncle Albert, you and me in the same boat. Same. He could never be. If he was my brother, man.
The whole Anfield agree, don't worry.
If he was my brother, Pops, the thumps he would take from me as big brother every day, just the look on his face, right? I just look at him and says, look, you're going to hold some licks today. Hold these two cuffs in your belly, man. As a big brother. I thought it was going to be offside 100%. He's had 5 Prem goals ruled off. Madness.
Yep.
He has. Brown Knight laughing. United Spurs, that's from the goat. The goat got them good. That goes about the line in my favorite restaurant is lamb chops.
Or curry.
Is true. It's even better that it's one he scored against us, so he can take his shirt off, do his pigeon bats, then watch Jota say, "This is Anfield," in Sparta voice. Yeah, facts. Curtis Jones is the same GA as 100 million. Enzo Fernandez. Make it make sense. 12 man 300 is one of my favorite. It was a glorious picture. It's 300 for this is Sparta.
It's Sparta.
They said, this is Anfield. Listen, Pops, did you catch the clip with expressions with the celebration of that Richarlison's goal and then went into when we scored?
Yes.
Boy.
Priceless.
Listen, I killed myself and laugh. Revenite Skip should have never been on the field, so how can a red card be given for a foul on a guy who should have never been on the pitch? Is an oxymoron. Yeah, it's true. Could have been that way. I'm convinced our chairman Levy bought Richarlison to tap into the Brazilian market like he did with Sun and South Korea. Very possible. Very possible.
To be honest, he can only be better next season. To be honest, if you're looking on the brighter side.
Let's hope. Did you see the Arsenal second goal? I didn't watch the Arsenal game, to be honest. Going through Enzo's legs before getting to Odegaard. Oh, no. I probably going to rewatch that game this evening.
Later on.
Big up, Captain Sal. Big up.
Big up, Captain.
Big up, Philip. Skip did lower his hell, and Jota got the ball first, but as a Liverpool fan, it's still a red, in my opinion.
100%. Yeah, man. Easy call.
I've said that too, Albert, but we were judging the kick on his own merit. Enzo, 100 million. Listen, the fact that they're paying 100 M's for a man like that had no legs to begin with, no running speed with the ball, and their defense was already in shambles, blowing my mind. You know, Chelsea
they got good pieces over there, though. Nah, they got good pieces over there. They just need a good manager, and they need to trim the squad, to be honest.
They need
obviously
some better defensive players, and they need a striker. That's the truth. But Chelsea fans, y'all spent 600 M's this whole season, right? On transfers. All y'all need to be saying to yourself is this:
emotional damage.
That is it.
A good window, and they can be a problem next season, though.
They need a better manager, not Frank at the helm.
Nah, not Frank. Oh, come on. What boss tell you? Don't give him an ear time.
Okay, Albert, see, he got a principle. No footballer's worth 100 M's. Yeah, Messi worth 100 M's.
That's old school, Uncle Albert. I with you, man. I struggling with the numbers that these men call him. 150, and I struggle.
Yeah, Kay says they should have just kept Jorginho. 100%. They should have just kept him and not spend our money. Boley moving like Adam Sandler, the water boy. Fox. Baz killing himself. Listen. If LFC move Tia to the 6, y'all get a Madison or McAllister for the 8 and move Joe to right back. I think y'all can cook thoughts. I don't want Joe Spice Gomez at right back. Go and bring me in and right back from somewhere else. I will take Frimpong easily at right back right now over Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez can be cover for right back only. I don't want to see him at center back. And everybody know how I feel about Joe. Joe's defense at center back is just not what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, he's struggled badly this season.
He's Mr. Twerker.
He's one of these summer conversations too.
Yeah. Hando in the dressing room, ready for breakfast and eat hearty for tonight. We dine in my fear tree. Like, yes, it's true. You know, Spurs America Frimpong is top tier.
Top tier.
But Ice Spice.
Yeah, start this Ice Spice thing. Leave Joy G, man. Oh, no, God, man, G now too.
You know, Rihanna got that song, work. Joe is saying twerk. Guys, that he got remixed it. He might like twerking big time. Cardi G. Pops game ring. No, that's Joey G calling Pops. Saying tell Barnes to start slandering me. Because if you spend $100 million on a player with a 5-year contract, that's $20 million a year. That's over 1.6 amortization per week. That means every week the player step on the pitch, you pay $400K. Yep. That's the math. I'll take Joe at Spurs, to be honest. He walks into our lap. Yeah, he would. He would. Revenant Ice Spice, Cardi G, Joey Minaj. Yeah, Joey Minaj. Baz Southampton right back. Yes, that's a shout too. Agreed. Yep. Yeah, I take him too. I think Trent needs to play in the midfield now going forward. It can't be him at right back anymore next season. Trent needs to be one of the midfielders. And he's 6, and we doing a double pivot in his 6. 100%. I don't want to see Trent at the right back anymore. I like to see Trent having fun and causing chaos with his precise passing. Man got 6 assists. Man has 6 assists in April, Pops.
6 in 5?
6 in 5.
5 games?
Yeah. No, he man got 8 total. Man was at the bottom of the total pool with 2. And now he got 8.
He was struggling with none for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
0 for a long time. Yeah.
He is our creator, so he should be in the midfield, no longer at right back. But I say, yeah, he walks in, shake his body.
Man, no, man.
Joey G. Oh, man. Cases, I think McAllister's a done deal. I do think it's a done deal, too. I think he's going to be the first signing.
Show me a manhole in the shirt.
He can be the first signing. And if you keep the player on the bench like Mudryk, that's wasting bowling money. Yeah. Mudryk's on the bench too. Trent is cooking. He is cooking for sure. They spent $100 million on that youngster, and he has done absolutely nada. Nothing.
Nah, he had 5 minutes against Milner, remember?
That was it. For 100 M's?
Yeah.
Ravenite, Joey Bunda. Yeah.
No, man. Joey Bunda.
I prefer Kyle Walker.
Walker Peters had a good season.
Kyle Walker Peters is a good show. Frimpong don't defend, man, even though he's my guy, brother. Once Klopp gets his midfielders in, I think he will revert back to type and Trent back to right back. I hope not. I want him to keep Trent in the midfield and get a right back is what I would want. But big up to you, Captain Sal. Klopp ruins technical players. It is a fact. It's true. He does. We got an interesting offseason. Peoples, we got a wicked show going to be coming up in June. Keep selling, buy. That should be a real crazy one. We probably most likely will have Callum from Coppish on that one with us as well. So I'm looking forward to that one. That could be real fun. We can throw out some names of players. It's gonna be crazy. Random question: what time zone y'all in? We're Eastern time, so I am in Toronto and Beijing Pops is in Barbados, which is on the same time. So United Spurs of America,
if you in the US, yep.
Yes. Don't try analyzing Klopp. No, you can't. Ugarte, Trent, McAllister, midfield, fire sauce. Yeah, hot fire sauce. I agree. He will do something strange next season. Okay, Albert, you know me. I'm the Klopp out guy, but he's now been granted an extension.
Look at your next comment.
Like Allison and Center. Okay, Albert, you getting in here, man. I'm in Texas, but I'm Mountain Time Zone. Big up. So yeah, so Mountain Time, you would be 2 hours behind me. United Spurs.
Behind. Yeah.
Because you would be in the same time zone as Alberta. Ravenite say I'm with you, Beijing. Yeah. Yep. He's on halt status for his out status. Oh man, if he continues his foolishness, get out. Yep, that's great pressing. Oh man, crazy. Peoples, no watch along for us tomorrow. Obviously, it's in the middle of the week. I got my full-time job to deal with, same as Beijing Pops, but we do have a match reaction tomorrow evening after the game.
We'll see you after.
We will see you all after and getting all the reactions. Is either going to be a celebration? Are we happy, or are we going to be going on some rants and some craziness tomorrow? So Let's see what happens. I will be watching the game, or listening to it per se.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will be back tomorrow with you guys for sure. So big up to you all that's been in the chat. Much love as always. Make sure you smash a like on your way out. Let's keep getting the likes up. As you can see with the banner that flowing across the bottom, we're on the road to 400 subs. Subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Much love as always.
Smash the
Adrian
thing.
Red.
Big up, Greg, man. No rum shot behavior.
Greg, man.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone. Good night,
Good night,
Marianne.
yeah.
We win. I guarantee that. Next summer. Big up.
Big up, Key.
Brilliant stream, labs. No rum shot behavior, sir. No. I can't do that. No. Night, Uncle Albert. Great stream,
Good night,
lads.
people. Good night.
Great show. Big ups, everyone. Thanks for the
Reverend
support as always.
Thanks, Abdus Chaudhry.
Big up. We will see you all tomorrow. Match reaction. We Agent Reds. We out. Peace.
Big up United Spurs of America too. Bless.
Yeah, big up United Spurs of America. Big up as always.